Alright, welcome back everyone. In this video I will show you how easy it is to look at the CAN bus data on your Energica, well, or any other motorcycle or CAN bus equipped car, which all of them are, because it's a legal requirement these days. Anyway, my bike is underneath the cover. I haven't used it since my son was born, and also COVID regulations are kicking in again, so I'm only 1 day allowed in the office now. I'm using an app, an Android app. I will be sharing my phone. Okay, I'll be sharing my phone anyway, and what you can either use an OBD2 Bluetooth dongle or a wired connection. The connection itself is underneath the left tank cover, and then I can show that if you want as well. And then the software on a computer I would recommend is SavvyCAN, and for an Android device I use this Bluetooth terminal. With most apps, the first thing you'll have to do is to make a connection, so you may have to make sure that you have a Bluetooth connection, and then select that device and just connect, which is doing right now on the screen. Then there are a few commands, so-called AT commands, that you would send over Bluetooth for the as a startup sequence that I would always recommend. I'll put those in the right order. Well, the order is not that specific as long as the AT is the one at the first one is executed first, because that's a reset, a warm restart. And then the H1 is to set the headers on. That just makes it easier to show you what address the message is from. And then the A0 is to disable, so 0 is disable, 1 is to enable, is to disable echo, so that you don't always get the repeat of the comment that you've sent yourself. Another one is the CAF0, which is disabling the automatic formatting, so that you can get the raw value as it's presented here. The 200, the message at the bottom here now on the screen on my phone, that one is an example already of a response from the 200 address. And I have it fully decoded, but I won't discuss it into detail here. It contains the battery temperature, the SOC, the state of health as well, current, charge current, and the thing that I was informed about recently, the battery voltage. ATCRA 109, that's an example of addressing a specific subsystem. So before I was using 200, now I'm going towards 109. In general, the lower the number, the higher the priority. And in this example, I knew that, or I've seen in the past that 109, that the first 2 bytes, so the D2 and 03, that just changed and the lower message from 00 to D2 03, that corresponds to the throttle input. So that can be used to get a throttle input. I don't really know for sure what well, other than adding some sound based on throttle, I wouldn't know what you could use this for. The 200 messages seem to be related to the PMS, so those are the ones that I'm after. I won't go through that complex one, but I still have another one that should be quite easy, because I have the charge current, but I didn't have a state yet. Somewhere there should also be a state that indicates if the bike is in ride mode, is charging at AC current or DC current, those kind of things. There should be somewhere hidden a state value as well. And of course, the nice thing about states is that there are only a few. Like you have charging, you have riding, probably AC DC. Like here I'm getting a message from the address 201, and you can see that it was 0, 1 at the first byte initially, and now that I'm charging, it seems to be at 0, 2. Now if I go into the menu and stop charging, so this is done with the menu button on the bike, stop charging, and then I get the message again and again, it stays on 2, but then it jumps to 10, and then it jumps to 0, 1. So it looks like 2 is actually charging from AC charger, and then 10 is probably the state where it goes from charging to non-charging, and the 0, 1 would be the non-charging state. I would have to check what's the state or what the byte shows when I go at the DC charge and so on, but those are the next steps. Thanks for watching.